Once upon a time, in a small African village, surrounded by vast fields and ancient trees, there was a girl named Nana. Nana was not like any other child in the village. She was born after 12 whole months, unlike other babies who came after 9. This unusual birth made everyone in the village talk. Some said she was special, others thought it was strange and a bit scary. The night Nana was born, the sky was filled with bright twinkling stars. But this happy night also brought sadness because Nana's mother passed away just after giving birth. So Nana's father, a kind and hard-working farmer, had to take care of her all by himself. He was both mother and father to her, and he loved her more than anything in the world. Nana's father would often take her to the farm with him. He'd lay her under a big shady tree while he worked on the fields. Nana loved watching the leaves dance in the wind and listening to the birds sing. But one day, something really strange happened. Nana, only 6 months old, suddenly started crying very loudly. It was not a normal cry. It was so loud and strange that it made her father run to her, worried. Just as he picked Nana up, the big tree she was lying under fell down with a huge crash right where she had been. Everyone in the village was shocked. They couldn't believe it. "How did Nana know?" they whispered. "Is she magic?" From that day, Nana became known for being different. She would laugh in the middle of the night as if she was playing with invisible friends, and sometimes she'd cry loudly as if she was scared or upset by something no one else could see. As Nana grew older, she started saying things that would come true. She would tell her father, "It's going to rain today," and even if the sky was clear, it would rain. But then she started saying things that scared the villagers. Like one time she said, "I'm sad because tomorrow we will lose someone." And the very next day, one of her friends in the village got very sick and passed away. People in the village started to stay away from Nana. They were scared of her predictions. They whispered, "Is she a witch? And why does she know these things?" Poor Nana felt lonely because she didn't understand why people were afraid of her. She was just a girl who somehow knew things that others didn't. This is how the story of Nana began. A girl born under a starry sky, loved by her father, feared and wondered about by her village. A girl who was about to discover more about her mysterious gift and how it would change her life and the lives of those around her. In the village, Nana grew up as the girl everyone talked about. Her predictions, which she didn't understand herself, made her both special and scary to the people around her. Nana's father always told her, "You are unique, my child," trying to make her feel better. But Nana often felt lonely because the other kids wouldn't play with her, and their parents would quickly call them away whenever she came near. One day, Nana made a prediction that really frightened everyone. She said, "I see darkness coming over the chief's house, and it will bring much sadness." The villagers were scared because the chief was like the king of their village, a man everyone respected and loved. They whispered among themselves, "What does Nana's prediction mean? Is something bad going to happen?" Not long after Nana's words, something sad really did happen in the chief's house. The chief's youngest son, who was always full of laughter and fun, suddenly fell ill and sadly, he passed away. This made the villagers very upset and afraid. They started saying, "Nana brings bad luck. Her words are cursed." They didn't want to believe that Nana just somehow knew things before they happened. The villagers went to the chief and said, "We must do something about Nana. She's bringing bad omens to our village." The chief, a kind and wise man, was in a tough place. He knew Nana was just a child, but he also had to calm his people's fears. Nana's father was very worried. He loved his daughter and knew she was not to blame for the things she saw in her visions. He went to the chief and begged, "Please, don't punish my daughter for something she can't control. She's not bringing these bad things. She just knows they're going to happen." The chief decided to talk to Nana. He asked her, "Why do you think you see these things before they happen?" Nana, with her innocent eyes, replied, "I don't know, Chief. I just see them in my mind, like pictures in a dream." The chief, seeing her honesty and innocence, felt a deep sadness for her. He told the villagers, "We cannot blame Nana for the things she sees. She is just a child, a special child, and we should not fear her." But the villagers were still scared. They started avoiding Nana and her father. Nana felt very sad and kept to herself, spending most of her time in the fields with her father or under the big baobab tree, where she felt a strange sense of peace. After this sad incident at the chief's house, the villagers were more afraid of Nana than ever. They whispered, "She's not safe to have around," and "her words bring only bad news." Nana felt very sad and alone, but her father was always there, telling her, "You have a gift, Nana. Don't be afraid of it." The fear in the village grew so much that one day, the villagers went to the chief and said, "We can't live with Nana's predictions anymore. She must leave our village." The chief, who had always been kind to Nana, was in a very hard place. He didn't want to send Nana away, but he also wanted to keep peace in the village. Nana's father pleaded with the chief, "Please don't send my daughter away. She's just a girl and she means no harm." But the villagers were firm. They said, "If Nana stays, we will always be afraid. We must protect our village." The chief, with a heavy heart, decided that Nana should be sent away from the village. Nana was heartbroken. She cried, "Why do I have to leave? I never wanted my visions to hurt anyone." Her father held her, trying to be strong, but his eyes were full of tears. On the day Nana was to leave, she said, "I have one last thing to share, a secret that's not mine but the village's." The villagers were curious. They thought, what secret could Nana know? So they gathered around, even though they were still scared. Nana took them to the chief's house, to a room that was always locked. The chief looked nervous, but Nana said, "The truth is in this room." With a key that she had found in one of her visions, Nana unlocked the door. Inside, they found walls covered with names and events, all the bad things that had happened in the village. And there, in the chief's handwriting, were plans that showed he had caused some of the troubles, hoping to keep the villagers dependent on him, while painting Nana and her father's image bad. In fact, it was revealed that the death of Nana's mother was the chief's plan, as he had wanted to marry her. But she refused and went to marry Nana's father instead. The villagers couldn't believe their eyes. They were shocked. "Our chief did this?" they asked. The chief had no words. He had been caught. Nana said, "I saw this in a vision. I knew I had to show everyone the truth." The villagers, who had been so scared of her, now saw her as a hero. They realized Nana's gift was special and that she had used it to save them from the chief's lies. Instead of sending Nana away, the villagers thanked her. They said, "We're sorry, Nana. You're a blessing, not a curse." Nana's father hugged her, proud and relieved. The chief was the one who had to leave the village, and Nana stayed, loved, and respected by everyone. From that day, Nana used her gift to help her village. She warned them about bad weather and helped them prepare for good harvests. The villagers would say, "Nana is our guardian angel. We're lucky to have her." Nana's story spread to nearby villages, and she became known as the girl who could see the future. a gift that brought her from being feared to being the most loved person in her village. I hope you enjoyed the story. If so, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one.